the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse, the iconic facility recently remodeled in so many different ways. This is the old man, Scott Davis, and I'm joined by Stephanie Pipereau-Henderson, if that name sounds familiar, an outstanding player, an outstanding coach, an outstanding educator here at the Kansas City School District. We've been waiting for this, both boys and girls, the Battle of the Bulldogs, Green and McKinley. And the bottom line here is the fact that both of these teams come in with identical records of 8-2. Coach, your thoughts on these two teams and what you've learned up till now?
Hey, the only thing that's different about this game is it's not a weekend game, Scott. 8-2 and 8-2 on a Wednesday night. What more can we say about that type of ball game?
We're showing a video up on our beautiful video screen. I mean, this reminds me of all the great venues, four-sided. This is the Federal League message. And it is a great league. I've made it,
Yes.
no bones about it. I am thrilled that McKinley is part of the Federal League.
I agree. As an independent, Scott, when I played, you didn't have that goal to always, hey, every single time you're playing somebody, you have the opportunity to get that much closer to that federal league or some type of league championship, depending on what league. As an independent, we had to go in every game with, what's this going to do for us in the tournament? What's this going to do for us in the tournament? But that's all you had to shoot for was a tournament. This, you got a league championship every year to start with.
The Green Bulldog boys won the Federal League title last year, and the girls finished second. Right now, if it's not a tie, the difference is minimal. These are the two early risers, and you can probably add Jackson to that list as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
We hear him. Yeah, we hear him.
The Green Lady Bulldogs are led by their head coach, Alicia Manning, who played for Pat Summitt at the University of Tennessee. Nothing else really needs to be said in that
just puts a smile on my face, Scott.
Yes.
That's impressive.
The first lady of college basketball, Pat Summitt. All right, I assume they'll be introducing the starters in numerical order, so that means number 2 is Mallory Odo. averaging 9.4 points per game. Number 11, Riley Shimaneski. Number 22, Nina Schaefer. Sydney Shockley is number 23. And number 24 is Jenna Slates, a 5'11 sophomore. She's averaging almost 10 points per game. She is averaging 9 rebounds per game. Coming off a big victory over Louisville, the Canton McKinley Bulldogs under Bryant Bowden, proud graduate of DePaul University. This is the red-hot freshman, Maya Taylor, wearing number 0, coming off a season-high 25-point performance versus Louisville. Kailani Foster, averaging almost 9 points per game, a 5'6 junior. Paris Stokes, the number 1 scoring option. Stokes averaging almost 18 points per game against Louisville, a double-double, 24 points and 10 rebounds. Sydney Bowden, 6'1 senior forward against Perry a few weeks ago, career best totals of 17 points and 5 3-point goals. Rounding out the starting 5, Ariana Snell, 5'10 senior. She's averaging 8 points per contest.
Height-wise, it's a good matchup here.
Yeah, it's better than I really thought, given the numbers.
Goes to McKinley. Sydney from the corner for 3. Rebound. Green. Turnover, Green.
I think we have a new stat. First time the ball goes into the stands.
Yeah.
Are they playing a zone early on here?
Yes.
Seem to be guarding that 3-point arc.
Yep. Double team right here on the top. All the way out. Good look. Turnover by the Bulldogs. Got to slow down a little bit. Okay. Kinley in a press right now. Full court. Green Bulldogs break that. Kinley, too, is in a zone. Both teams feeling out the defense. It's a lot of ball movement right now. I'm not sure this is intentional, looking for the right shot, or if this is just really good D by the Bulldogs right now.
They're very deliberate.
Maybe they thought they were going to come out in this man-to-man, and Bulldogs surprised them. No good. Rebound by Sydney. 3-pointer.
Yes.
Paris Stokes. Bulldogs back in the press. Good ball movement. Remains Green ball. Gonna confuse the crowd here saying Bulldogs.
Coach Bowden making his point, walking away.
Good move. This bucket, it's still going to remain green ball. Almost a steal. This is excellent defense here right now. And another turnover by Green.
We're going to get our first substitution. This is number 10, Cameron Croston, a 5'8" senior, averaging 2 points per game. Her season high is 5.
Green is playing a man-to-man. Layup.
Good move by Paris. It just didn't go down.
Yes.
Now we played almost 3 minutes and we have 3 points on the board.
Right. Oh, we got a foul.
Maya's first, team first. First foul in the game.
Good look inside. No bucket.
Good defense by Ariana Snell.
That was a turnover by Paris. She saw it, and a little too high of a pass. Nice trap.
First foul on Paris Stokes, second team foul. I think the thing that surprises me early on from the McKinley perspective is the fact they haven't really been able to shoot the ball that much.
Mm-hmm. Neither team.
No,
Really?
defense is dominated.
Yes. Green's had just a couple easy looks under the basket, but other than that, there we go. Mallory for 2.
Past the midway point of this first quarter, it's a baseball score, 3-2.
Hook it up. Hustled after her.
Yes.
Offensive rebound. Bucket by Bowden. And a foul.
The only problem I have with that call, and again, I'm no official or referee, never have done it, but the fact that all Sydney did was put an arm out. And because it got tangled up, she picked up the personal foul.
You hate to see that. Your tallest girl on the court get it that far away from the basket. 2 again. Mallory. Got 4-3. Maya Taylor for 3, no good. Got a rebound by Mallory. Kinley's getting a little too physical here. A little over aggressive. That was Ariana's first foul. team foul number 4.
Jayla Sparks checks in, the 5'6" senior for McKinley. And Brooke, well, let's see. Yeah, Brooke should be in there now. We got 2 Shockleys on the roster.
Jayla with the rebound. Foul on number 11, Riley. This is the first. Tie ball game.
So it's Stokes 4 and Odo 4. Or?
All 4.
Yes.
Well, and Mallory for them has all of their points too. Good take. Three-pointer, no good. Good look, good pass.
Paris Stokes is getting up close and personal with the
On the
floor here at the field house. And the only reason I'm at least half joking about it is I just love the fact she gets right back up again. Snell returns, and Sparks will get a breather. Cameron Croston, who came in, is back out now for Green. Nina Schaefer
Makes
also
the
getting
second.
a breather.
5-4 ball game. Bulldogs went back to their man-to-man, out of their press. Good defense. Good take.
Sydney.
For 2. She drove by the defender and put it in for the easy layup. Off the mark for Riley.
Just over a minute to go in this quarter. I find it ironic. For the longest time, it was 3-0, and now it's 7-4. The margin is 3.
Good look underneath the assist. Paris Stokes with the easy layup.
Biggest lead. .30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Good offensive rebound. Put back by Jenna. Her first 2 points of the game.
.10 seconds.
Kinley's going to hold it here, Scott, for the last bucket. Paris, off of 3.
Each team with 2 in the scoring column.
It was
for-
close like we expected.
Yeah.
I don't think we expected it to be this low scoring with both teams coming in with an 8-2 record. But like I said, I that just took some feeling out on both teams. Probably did something that neither team scouted them and seen them do as far as, how many games we've done. And McKinley's mostly a man-to-man team. They came out in that zone. So
in their big win over Louisville tried to get into a shooting contest with them, and it was just McKinley's night. One of the finest offensive performances I've seen in quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Here it's a little bit because you've got some height. Slates is 5'11", Odo is 5'10", Shockley, who's seen playing time, is 5'10". So they're willing to, push it inside, get the ball inside. So I just think I think the one thing that surprises me is, Paris Stokes, for all the scoring, 7 points, 7 of the 9, Bowden with the other 2. But she's taken some punishment, and I'm not saying it's all been within the confines of high school basketball, but
it mimics that for the Green Bulldogs as well, with Mallory with their 4 points and Jenna with adding 2 to that.
Right.
Only 2 scorers for them. And as we say it, Sydney Shockley.
We just mentioned
for
Shockley.
3.
She's in the scoring column. Tied at
Good
9.
give and go, easy layup. Count that as another assist for Sydney. Got a steal and a foul. Good. And a technical. Nope.
Armani
That was
Wagler.
Riley's second foul.
Oh. Yeah, first for either team with 2.
Maya, 3. Offensive rebound,
yes.
Sydney. And the bucket. 13-9. McKinley. Got a block. Offensive rebound, though. Jenna for the putback.
Slates with 4. Odo with 4.
Got her own rebound. Paris. Timeout. Canton McKinley. Coach Bowden calls his first timeout halfway through second quarter.
Some reason I'm all choked up about that timeout.
So the green Bulldogs have 3 in the scoring column, and the McKinley
Yeah.
Bulldogs have 3 in the
Good
scoring
point.
column. Nice take. Got a block shot. Bowden takes it out underneath their basket. Maya Taylor gives it
Nice
in.
move.
Nice move by Snell for 2.
Fourth Lady Pup in the scorebook.
Steal by Paris. Take it to the basket. She's fouled. It's on Brooke Shockley. Her first. Scott, I haven't seen her miss the first ends of one-on-ones like this. I shouldn't say
Taylor's gonna get a
1-on-1 because she's
breather.
getting 2, but she banks. Count it. 16-11.
Approaching the 5-minute mark. She's got 8 of her team's 16 points. The lead is 5.
Good steal. Now the Green Bulldogs call a timeout with 4:50 left in the quarter. We got McKinley 18, Green 11. They want to stop that steal layup mentality right now that they're doing.
Well, and it's really been, in this winning streak for McKinley, there's no question good defense is fueling the offensive side of things. And I would expect any coach would love that to be their number one weapon.
Yep.
Harris is the first now in double figures with 10. Sydney with 4.
Tosh got her own rebound. Up and off. Bowden with the rebound. Quickly down the court. Layup by Foster. Good rebound.
Yeah, great position by Snell. Yeah.
Another missed layup by the Bulldogs. Maya Taylor takes that in. Green takes it down
Oh, nice
quickly.
block.
Short, Maya. Green slowing it down some.
Oh.
Got it into Jenna Slates, put it in for 2. I think that foul was on Snell for her second.
Croston back in for Sydney Shockley.
Jenna back to the foul line. And this one she makes good. She's got 7 points in this quarter of her 9. Good take by Paris. Cameron Croston picked that foul up. Sends Paris back to the free throw line. She misses the first. Makes the second. She's 4 for 8 this half.
Wow.
Good look, Mallory. Layup for 2.
Odo with 6. It's a 1-point lead for McKinley. We're approaching the 2.5-minute mark.
Sydney for 3. No good. Green with the rebound. Down the court, steal by Maya. Paris is looking. Good defense.
Great play by Odo.
Yes, it
to save
was.
that.
Sticking with the play is what that was. Kinley's doing a lot of reaching right now. Jenna for 2.
9 1/4, 11 for the game, and I believe the first lead
Lead.
for Green.
Yes, it
2019.
is. Maya takes a 3. It's no good. Got a rebound by Nina, and they're going to choose to just slow it down, Scott. Almost another steal. Good look underneath. Rebound Stokes, brings it down. Good look. Bucket by Snell is no good.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to take the last shot.
I agree. Shot. Stays with green underneath their basket. Freshman coming in. Ava Curry.
Ava Curry, yeah, 5'5"
Taking the ball out of bounds.
She's averaging 4 points a game coming off the bench. So
coming back to her in the corner. Got a steal by Kaylani Foster to end the quarter. Canton McKinley 19, the Green Bulldogs 20.
So Green outscores McKinley 14-10 in that second period. And Jenna Slate's 5'11", just a sophomore. 2 points in the first period of play, but I've got her down for 9 in the second, 11 overall. Mallory Odo, 5'10" senior, 3 baskets for 6, and a 3-point goal by Sydney Shockley. And that equals 20, thank goodness. Maya Taylor, this is the first time it's come so natural to her, but she has yet to score. Still plenty of time, and I'm sure that's what Coach Bowden's telling her as we speak.
Just to calm
Kailani
down.
Foster, a basket for 2. Sydney Bowden, a pair of baskets for 4. Ariana Snell has 2. And Paris Stokes, I got her for 8 points. And they may be missing something there.
She's got
let's just add 3 and make it 11. Because that's what the scoreboard has.
She has 11, yes.
So that's 13, 15, 19. That's more like it. But, with Paris, she's had to put up with some physical intervention. And she's also struggled a bit at the foul line.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the harder you try, the tougher it gets. You're almost like digging yourself a hole.
She's doing all the right things, driving to the hole, getting fouled. She's just leaving a few of them out there open.
Yeah, I'm not going to make any excuses, but it dawned on me that the last time McKinley was on this court and playing for keeps, so to speak, in a regular season game, it was the last day of school. And they've had now 9 days. I think they took a couple off, but I don't know if rust. And again, you're the coach, you're the former player. Did you see any kind of rust? I don't think so.
No, because we came out and we were actually, up until that last, minute and maybe 40 seconds, we were leading the whole time.
Right.
I just see a lot of nerves out there. I don't know, how we started and said, hey, we got a ball game here, 8-2 records. If that's sinking in with them. And like you said, you got Maya out there who this isn't a Maya type game. She has to hit that bucket, I think, to get her motivated to continue to play her game right now. She doesn't have any points, and sometimes that's what players feed off of. Once they get that first bucket in, then they're making and when I say that, you look at Jenna Slate, she started out slow with 2 points in the first, and then she ended up, she's their leading scorer.
Here's what I think it's important to recognize too, and that is 20-19. That's a score that the Green Bulldogs can feel comfortable with. They play in the 40s, they play in the 50s. McKinley, with their sharpshooters, would probably like it more in the 50s, 60s, maybe even, I think against Louisville, they got beyond 70s. So that's probably plays a factor. What do you think, let's put you as one of the assistants in both locker rooms.
Well,
what do you
right
think's
now
happening?
for the Green Bulldogs, like you just said, to know that you were coming from behind the whole game and it's halftime and you're up by 1 in a away big gym like this that they're not used to, you got to feel pretty good. And as far as McKinley and Coach Bowden, he's just telling his girls, just relax. You're missing a lot of easy layups. Uh, and like we said, Paris left 4 free throws out there that
that can make a difference too. So we're going to step aside for almost 6 minutes and be back with the third period of play. You see the scoreboard, 20 for the visitors, 19 for the home team. You're watching a live stream coverage of Canton McKinley girls basketball.
If you're seeking an energetic, creative, and vibrant presenter, Lucas Tyndale is your choice. I'm already looking forward to booking him again.
Lucas's engaging and enthusiastic style created positive energy and engagement with our leaders. He is very personable and connects well with his audience.
You need to set your GPS so that your life is the life you planned for it to be. I don't care how young you are, how old you are. Your life should not just be a series of unfortunate events and things just happen.
You never get in your car and just say, I'm just going to see where I end up. Right? Is that ever a setting in your GPS? Just take me wherever you want me to go.
I cannot recommend Lucas enough. I have pretty high standards, and he exceeded them effortlessly. Authentic, energetic, and thought-provoking.
Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O. I want you guys to remember E-I-E-I-O forever. E-I stands for emotional intelligence. When you know who you are, it's easy to do what you do. This is who I am.
Lucas does wonderful work. Absolutely rivets the group with his enthusiasm. I definitely walked away a better man than I arrived. Divergent.
Humorous.
Storyteller.
Knowledgeable. My favorite keynote speaker.
So on the count of 3, you guys are going to say some simple words. You're going to just say, I love you. And you're going to picture yourself in the mirror. You're just saying this to yourself. It's really simple. You're going to simply say, I love you to you. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. A little louder. 1, 2, 3. I love you guys too. Thank you guys so much. My name is Lucas Tyndale. It's been a pleasure being here with you guys today.
Welcome back. Even though Cotter's not here. Now, there's an old reference for
Yeah,
you. I think really a key for McKinley is I want to see how they react for the first couple minutes here. Because I don't know exactly what was said in the locker room, but I think one thing I would say to them is, hey, you can score better than this.
Mhm.
Relax, have some fun, keep everybody involved. But I think the first, let's say, 3 or 4 minutes of this quarter could be very pivotal if McKinley wants to try to take control of this game. I guess if I'm our neighbors from Green, I think they should just keep doing what they're doing
I
because
agree.
they're hitting the boards hard and they do have that height advantage.
And we don't know. I mean, we can look at their stats and see people score, but we don't know if they're not shooting well either tonight.
Right.
We can speak on McKinley.
Yeah, I don't think the shooting percentages are real good for either team, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's how you adjust to it.
It take Paris. It is blocked by Sydney.
Starting 5 on the floor for Brian Bowden. Taylor, Foster, Stokes, Bowden, and Snell.
There we got Maya with the 3. It's off.
Open 3.
Another 3. Off. Good rebound by Paris.
Yeah, nice job.
That wasn't like a 5'6" player right there.
Right. Yeah, right.
She definitely got up there for the rebound.
Well, a lot of time it's always about position,
Good give and
right?
go. Oh, just
gee.
off. Paris with the rebound. Up, missed. I'll have a jump ball. It's going to be green ball.
Well, we played a little over a minute. Nothing has changed. And again, this is the Green's advantage in my mind.
Kinley's back in the 2-3 zone. Good block by Paris. Sydney turns it over. Got Mallory to the bucket and scored.
That's a great individual play by Odo because and now this is the biggest lead for Green at 3.
Another take by Paris. She's fouled. That's Odo's first foul. Sends Paris to the line for 2. Right where she left off the first half.
Try to split the pair and bring her team to within 2.
Makes the second. Good defense. Jump ball goes back to the Bulldogs of
Good hustle by
McKinley.
Snow. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, if you say Bulldogs, you're right no matter which way it is. That's why I call them the Lady Pups and the Lady Bulldogs.
True.
Good ball movement.
That's a good assist.
Good move by Coach Bowden. He has to hear it from me, but he needs to sit
That was
down the
Paris's
freshman.
second
and just
foul.
Yeah.
Sorry. So they substituted in. Got the coaches talking to Maya, just settle down a little bit. Two. Snell with the rebound. Snell with a three-pointer,
Oh, yes.
and it's good. Matching threes. That's in and out.
Oh,
Good take by Odo. She gets Bowden. That's her second. So we have Stokes, Bowden, and Snell for the McKinley Bulldogs with 2 fouls.
I've been asked by a few people,
Another
And you-
missed free throw.
you would know, is there something that makes this more challenging to shoot free throws because of the depth here? You know, a lot of places you just have a wall.
Right,
going.
right. I think people thought that with the Civic Center too.
Yes, because
Can't get that depth perception. We had Paris drive to the hole. She missed. Ball went out of bounds. McKinley ball. Taking it in. Another take by Paris. Officials are allowing some pushing and
Oh,
shoving. Odo stuck with it for 2.
so the 1-2 punch of Slates and Odo now have 21 of their team's 24 points.
That's pretty impressive.
See, that's one of the dilemmas because we can't find a number 2 scorer up there, you know, that's even close to double figures yet. Not being critical, just
Right. Sydney got her first foul, Shockley for Green. Sydney with the assist. Snell with 2 underneath the basket.
maybe Snell will be the answer. She's
She has
up to 7.
Got a
Steal.
steal. Kaylani. We have McKinley 25, Green 24.
Approaching 3.5 minutes
Let
left
her
in the
give
third
and go.
period.
Kaylani Foster.
Back to that 3-point lead. I think that's been the biggest for the Lady Pups.
It's a good rebound. Snell takes it. I think they're letting them play underneath, Scott. But they're consistent on both ends, so
Right, so
we're getting a lot of balls out of bounds. Good look. There's 2 for Snell.
Snell 7 in the period, 9 in the game. Biggest lead for McKinley at 5. And you can feel the defense
Yes.
picking up now.
There it is. Stokes with the steal, Stokes with the drive. That was Odo, her second. All right, Paris.
Good shot of the coaches on the bench. There we go.
Another timeout by the Green Bulldogs. It's their second that they've taken this game.
Yeah, biggest lead at 6, dozen points, and this is with an off night shooting from the foul line. So give Stokes credit for going to other parts of her game. And again, part of the story, Ariana Snell with 9, her season high is 11. And she's really been kind of a spark plug in this role.
Both
and,
rebounding.
Yes.
And with scoring tonight.
And actually now what you've got, we mentioned earlier about Slates and Odo having a combined 21. Now our top 2 players with a combined 21, so that kind of takes care of itself. .222, by the way, left to go in this third period.
Snell read that. Knocked it out of bounds. Green to inbound. Nice. Odo for 2.
Odo 6 in the third quarter, a dozen in the game. Lead is 4, 1:30 to go, third quarter.
Offensive rebound. Up and in. Odo. He's got 8 in this quarter, Scott.
Just like that, it's a 2-point game. Approaching the 1-minute mark, quarter number 3.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Both coaches are
neither one's a real
happy right now. We'll just leave it at that. I think McKinley this time will go for maybe the last shot of the third quarter, or maybe not. Jayla's fighting with the ball.
So Green now with the chance, just under 15 seconds in the quarter. They're going to bring in Sydney Shockley, who has hit 1 3-point goal in this game. 5 seconds.
Oh, steal
Steal.
here. Come on. Maya!
yes!
That's what she needed. That's what she needed.
Wow.
There we go. Maya in the scorebook with the buzzer beater.
And you know, it's funny. It's the first time I've seen her smile
Yes.
this entire game. What a great shot. She never hesitated, used the glass, and it's a 4-point lead.
Great time management,
32-28.
knowing what was on
Yes,
the clock.
oh yeah. She is wise beyond her years, that's for sure. So 13 for Stokes. We've got 5 for Bowdoin. I'm sorry, 4 for Bowdoin, number 5. We've got, again, Snell, one of her best nights offensively with 9. And a big lift on that basket by Maya Taylor. Other side of the coin, it's still that 1-2 punch becoming more and more obvious. Mallory Odo with a game-high 14. 11 for Jenna Slate. So what you've got, they've got 25 of their team's 28 total points.
McKinley outscored them that quarter 13-8, Scott.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Starting 5 out there for McKinley: Taylor, Foster, Stokes, Bowden, and Snell.
Nobody really in foul trouble for either team. Most they got is 2.
Their first points of the game,
For
Nina
Nina
Schaefer.
Schaefer. Yep, for 3.
Suddenly, now Green with a chance to take the lead. Another three, partially
three
blocked. It's stolen.
Turnover.
I'm guessing. I didn't even think there was a whole lot of contact there. But again, I'm never going to criticize officials. It just, unless I could feel I've done a better job than they have. And the answer is I've never done the job, never could do the job, and never will do the job. But now I'm going to point back at you, because what do you think Coach Bo is saying to the troops here?
Now you got to play smart. Like that foul right there that you're talking about.
Yeah.
We just got done saying nobody's in foul trouble, but that gives Sydney 3 personal fouls.
Yeah, each team now with the one player with 3.
And
Shimoleski has 3.
But it's just where you're just smart with it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Paris is going to have the ball in her hands probably a majority of this quarter, when as the leader, as she should. Distributing when she should and keeping it when she sees that opening. The free throws have not
either both
pretty
ways. Yeah.
She missed both.
I'm at a loss for words. We'll leave it at that. McKinley trying to hold on to a 1-point lead. 7 minutes left in regulation.
Nina Schaefer
keeping the wild card with all 5 of her
Yep.
points in this quarter.
Turnover by Paris. That's what happens when you put the ball on the floor when you're in the Keys. It's a free-for-all for anybody.
At one point, we were talking about Saturday's McKinley-Massillon game, and I kidded about having the football uniform standing by. It was getting rather physical. This game's getting rather physical as well. A lot of the players getting up close and personal with the floor here at the field house. Coming up on 6 minutes, quarter 4. Home team down by 1. Yes, Bowden. All right. Getting down to crunch time now. Both teams moving it well around the perimeter. Just as I say that, a steal. Stokes, bounce pass. Collision with the stanchion. I think both teams now beginning to press a little bit. Very understandable.
Stay under control.
Yeah. Stokes, yes! Game high 16, lead back to 4, approaching 5 minutes left to play. Working it around the perimeter, not afraid to take the 3, and here it comes. Rim, no challenge, and Mallory Odo with another basket. She's got a team high 16, and the lead is down to 2. Stokes drives, kick it back out, pass is picked by Riley. Now double team the other way. Nice steal by Stokes. Ball is loose. Timeout. Green. This is definitely a blue-collar game.
Yes, it is. That's their 3rd timeout.
Yeah, this is very physical, and I can't see where it really benefits one team more than the other.
I mean, you got to figure, really, we've almost played a whole game, and neither team has been in 1-on-1.
Yeah.
We didn't have 1-on-1 in the first half. That's how low the fouls were.
Great point.
And here again, you're looking at, I mean, a McKinley aggressive full court at sometimes, man-to-man, and they have 3 fouls.
Well, we thought it'd be close throughout. We were right about that,
Yes.
but not in the way that I think either one of us, we thought by now. And again, just being arbitrary with numbers, but I would be looking for a game in the 50s right now. And here we stand at we're 25 seconds away from the midway point. So we played coming up on 28 minutes. So neither team is averaging much over a point per minute. But that's the beauty of high school sports versus professional sports. Yes, they're learning literally while they're out on the court. Green with the chance to tie it with a 2, take the lead with a 3.
Just moving the ball around.
Yeah, good ball movement. And taken away by Stokes. Good defense. 3 McKinley defenders surrounding the ball carrier. But turnover the other way. Again, another opportunity for Green.
She just sits there in the corner.
Schaefer's been that third option.
She's got 8 points, all in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, all in the second half.
8 of the 10, actually.
So suddenly she becomes that third option.
She's just sitting there.
McKinley will be in some trouble.
McKinley's got to go back to a man-to-man. Because she's just planting right here in this corner. This must be her favorite shot.
McKinley by 1, 3 minutes left to play in regulation. Good ball movement off the glass. Odo. Odo is now matched the total of Paris
has got to come out. The official called it.
This could be a big blow.
Yeah. That's what I would have done. He's calling a timeout so she can stay in. That's McKinley's second timeout.
Yeah, each team with 2 remaining.
Well, it should be McKinley has 3.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And they have 2. But you're right, the scoreboard shows 2 and 2.
Okay.
Hey, we probably got into talking and into this game. We missed the timeout somewhere else. We'll say the scoreboard's wrong, okay?
Stokes with 18. Nia Taylor, her 1 back of the first half. 4 points for Kailani Foster, 6 for Sydney Bowden, and 9 for Ariana Snell. McKinley with the ball, down by 1, 2:50 to play in regulation. Stokes, front of the iron. Ball out of bounds. It'll be McKinley's basketball.
That was all because of Kailani's hustle underneath.
Sydney to trigger. Inside between 2 defenders. Ball is loose. Green with it. 1 point lead for the Bulldogs of Summit County. And the clock becomes a factor, 2:15 to play. Good defense by Bowden. Coach Bowe wants a traveling call, but won't get it.
That's Paris's third.
That's her third. She has 3. Bowden has 3. And Chmielewski has
Each
3
team
for Green.
has 4. seconds.
And now we've got 3 players with 3 fouls apiece.
They've called more fouls in this last minute and 10 seconds than they have all game. Odo makes the first.
6 in the first half. That was their 13th point of the second half.
She
Make it
makes
14. She has really been the difference here.
3-point ball game. Green Bulldogs up with 1:45 left in the ball game.
Inside a minute and a half remaining. First and 10, who? Jump ball. Now, do they mean a real jump ball or alternate possession? It's alternate possession, and it's McKinley's basketball. Big possession for the Lady Pups. 1:15 to play, trailing by 3. Foster with it. Bowden working her way, left-handed hook, rim no, out of bounds, McKinley. 54.8 seconds left to be played. Trying to find Stokes. Foul is called. Looks like she has a leg cramp. Yeah, McKinley had to call a timeout. It's going to be an adventure to have her walk back to the bench. Here comes the trainer and one of the assistant coaches. Ryan Gracia, Hollis Alexander, Mike Mills, Teresa Clare, the staff for Brian Bowden, who has nothing but great things to say about all 4 of them. Mm-hmm. This is a tough situation now. Can Paris answer the bell, so to speak?
We don't necessarily need a 3 here. I mean, there's plenty of time on the clock.
Right.
If we get a bucket underneath, play good defense. Neither team's gonna go to the foul line for a 1-on-1.
Yeah.
So you have those fouls to give. She's cramping.
Yep. So checking in is their 6th woman, Jayla Sparks, number 10. Hold the trigger.
Got to get it in.
Drive to the hoop, a whistle and a foul. That should be a couple of foul shots for Ariana Snell.
These are her first free throws of the night.
I was going to say,
This is the first.
Splits the pair. She does have 10 points. The green has the ball and a 2-point lead. Coach Manning is saying spread it out, and instead she'll take a timeout. So 36.4 on the clock, 42-40 the score as you see it. Leading scorer in the game, Mallory Odo, 5'10 senior with 20 points. Jenna Slates, 5'11 sophomore, is next in line with 11. And don't forget the 8 points by 5'5 senior Nina Schaefer. And for the Bulldogs, of course, without Paris Stokes on the scoreboard, Snell has 10. Bowden has 6. Foster 4 and Taylor 2. She hasn't shot too much in this second half.
I thought the buzzer beater would spark her, and
Yeah.
no. Right now, you got to pressure this inbound. Try to get a 5-second count.
You've got to play defense, or it may not matter if they can. Even a 2 would put them up by 4.
And then I'd foul, because I still got another foul to give. I want them to get the ball in bounds and make a turnover. That was easy.
Good ball movement
Right
early
now.
on by Green. We're down to a whistle at just over 30 seconds.
She's got 4.
And Snell is beginning to cramp up a bit. And a whistle.
I think that's Jayla's second.
First foul
One
by
and
Foster. A couple big free throws here. Rattles, but it falls in.
Yep. They made the last 3, so
this next one is critical.
Counts. Missed.
25 seconds. We'll count it down for you. Ball is intercepted. Whistle 12.7.
Fouled out.
Yeah, that is the 5th personal foul.
No, they gave it to Maya.
On Snell.
They gave it to Maya.
Or no,
her
they're actually giving it to the freshman, Taylor, her second. Got a break there. Since Odo was one of the leading scorers, whistle, timeout, McKinley, 8.3 seconds.
That's showing it's their last time out.
Well, you got to set up a 3-point shot.
Absolutely.
And the problem there is you've got Maya, who's hit a ton of them, but she's just struggled here tonight. I mean, she's a human being, so I'm not even being critical. But that's the factor. Foster, 2 buckets for 4. Sydney has not really attempted that many that I can remember. She has 6. And, of course, the one lady you would put at the top of the list to try a 3, Paris Stokes, still dealing with leg cramps. There aren't a whole
She
lot
might
of
be
options.
coming in after this timeout. I think maybe he called it to draw up a play and get her in there, but and then just crash the boards. Kick it back out if you can get an offensive rebound. If not, foul quickly. I mean, they've made 3, but they
Stokes is
still
back
missed
in the
1, 2, 3,
game.
4, 5, 6. They made their 3 free throws this quarter, but they still missed 7 for the game. So
Bowden to Stokes. 5 seconds. Bowden. Taylor. No good. Yeah, we're adding up the numbers here.
yeah, they outscored us 15-8 in that fourth quarter.
Wow.
And I think the biggest shock was that Nina Schaefer coming in and hitting the 2 threes in the corner and having, 8 out of the 15 points that they had, but some of them came not as crucial as those 2 3-pointers that she took to grab the lead. And then
Green girls walking in front of our broadcast location and to their locker room just to our right. Well, I think the real key here tonight, maybe it's a little too much emphasis on numbers, but again, that's how you find out who's going to win, who's going to lose. And that's the fact that, Paris had 18 and Snell with 10.
Right.
And those were the 2 in double figures. But, they had the leading scorer in Odo with 20. Ironically, her season high is 21. So this will go down as one of her best games. Slate's had 11, a lot of those in the first half. And Nina Schaefer with 8. So you've got 2 seniors and a sophomore combining. And of their 43 points, they had 39.
Yeah.
And I think, the more I do this type of thing, the more I put credence into the numbers and what happens. And
well, and another number here, if you want to go numbers.
Sure.
You can wipe out free throws because they missed 7 and we missed 7.
Okay. Yeah, so that was not a factor as well. So we kind of broken it down.
It's what we said.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of who wins and who doesn't.
So
McKinley, a 3-point victory with a last-second shot to tie the ball game.
McKinley will now be 8-3 overall, 3-2 in the Federal League, and they've got a tough test going to Jackson Saturday afternoon. Jackson winning the first meeting here at the Fieldhouse by 19 back in the last day of November, so it has been a while. Now we're starting the recycling second round of Federal League games. And the Green Bulldogs, who finished second to Glen Oak in the Federal League race a year ago, will be in first place, and their winning streak extended to 6. The Bulldog streak ends at 6. But again, you just have to tip your hat to Coach Manning and her staff and her players for a job well done. And it's maybe it's just another indication of what high school basketball is. You can score 70 points, and then the scorekeeper says, "Well, take 9 days off," and then you come out. And we'll never know, but. Much more basketball to be played. We're probably at the midway point, maybe a little shy, but right around the midway point. Plenty of basketball to be played, and we'll have a rematch of sorts on Friday night when the McKinley boys will host the Green Boys. And again, the records are similar, and it's going to be interesting to see in that ball game the matchups. Of course, McKinley coming off a 70-64 hard-fought victory over arch rival Massillon. But another thing the McKinley boys will try to do, and the girls mentioned at the end of this week's Bulldog Nation Sports, that between the two, Green was 5-0 against McKinley boys and girls in basketball, and that's something that had to change. And it's not going to be easy to do because Green has really established a solid program, as they have in a lot of sports in the last couple of years.
Yes.
And they are a force to be reckoned with. Your final thoughts here tonight, and it just, no matter how hard they tried, it just wasn't meant to be tonight for McKinley.
I agree. But like we said, we had a ball game here. Both teams competed. It wasn't, as far as Bowdoin can tell them in the locker room right now, you lost to this team that had the matching record of you by 3 points. And honestly, there were a lot. I mean, we didn't even have, Foster didn't have the game. Taylor didn't have a game. You know, we missed those. We didn't even play our game, and we only lost by 3. Those are some positives that you have to take away.
I like it. Well, that's why you were the coach, and I was just flapping my gums all
like
this
you
year.
Said.
I want to say a big thank you to Dave Jingo, to Amanda Dukes, to Ian Hunter, and my broadcast partner, Stephanie Piper-Rowe Henderson, to AD Mike Schott, Director of Sports, Athletic Partnerships and Facilities, and Physical Ed, Mr. Joe Bogdan, our CCS TV colleagues, Bill Widener, Trent Comer, Jackie Power, Robin Matalich, Lucas Live Media on Facebook for carrying this broadcast. And as always, we say in the words of the late, great Cleveland Cavaliers broadcaster Joe Tate, have a good night.